my little buddies. It is yours truly, Jake Flame, once again. And Pepe Dog. Pepe? Okay, yeah, I can see. Okay, so, in case you all weren't aware from the last video, some things were done, some things were said, and yeah, all that hoopla. So, but we all we talked things through. We understood our differences with one another, and now we're pretty happy. Ain't that right, Doggo?
Not really. I'm still pretty ticked off at you.
Okay. Maybe not completely, but we're working on it. Now, it is time for Daniel X Lights Out. And seeing as how Puppy here is still a little agitated.
Ticked off.
Seeing as how he's still a little upset.
Ticked off. Ticked off.
Okay. You're really not going to let this go, huh?
Oh, hell no. I'm going to let this last.
Okay. Anyways. We are... this will probably... We're going to do our very best to get through this together. Okay. So, since we're still sort of on the edge from the last video we did together, we will probably work through this without very much commentary. So, without further ado, my friends, we shall get to it. Oh, right. If you like these videos, make sure you hit the like, as usual. Comment down to give us some opinions. And make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon. That way you're notified of all our other uploads. Isn't that right, Dog?
Just get to reading.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll read it. Alright, without further ado, here we go. Chapter 62. But evil wasn't done with me. It wanted me to die, regretting every choice I had ever made in my life. You were foolish enough to think these humans were worthy of your protection, alien hunter. You wasted your life trying to save this planet when those who inhabit it have done everything in their power to destroy it. Now my pain-racked mind swirled with images of smokestacks, chugging out swollen clouds of black soot. Oil spills suffocating pelicans and fish. Birds circling heaped mountains of rotting garbage. Yeah. Fluorescent green chemicals oozing out of a drain pipe into a rippling stream. Rivers burning. Rivers burning? Okay, that's a new one.
How do you set fire to a river?
I mean, aside from an oil spill, it's very difficult to set rivers on fire. So.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, you're still okay. There is good. I struggled to complete the thought despite the pain. I have seen the good. You saw what you wanted to see, foolish boy. See the truth. Humanity reigns as the most colossal mistake in all of creation. Not to be negative about that, but in my personal opinion, yeah.
Just read.
Okay, yes. I'll keep reading. But Yes. That is personally my opinion. It is a race of greedy, avaricious, selfish animals determined to destroy all the lesser creatures, doomed to share this puny planet with them. With the way he's saying this, he's not wrong.
Boy!
Okay. Chill.
I swear.
I knew it was trying to play mind games with me. It would be delighted to watch me die. Totally lamenting my decision to join the Alpernokian Protectorship. I had forsaken any chance at a halfway normal teenage life to defend terra firma and its human inhabitants from an onslaught of alien outlaws. What if they hadn't been worth it? What if my whole life had been a colossal waste of time? The only thing worse than dying, I guess, is living a life with absolutely no meaning. But I refused to wallow in the hideous thing's dark and gloomy shadows. I clung to the truth as I knew it. There was good in this world. I had seen it. I had tasted it. I had heard it. Despite all their flaws, Earthlings and their planet were definitely worth saving. Maybe the planet, but... So with every minuscule ounce of my remaining strength, I fought back. I punched through the pain and countered the evil thing's thoughts with a few of my own. If these humans are so evil, why don't you embrace them instead of sending them off to oblivion in your black hole? It hesitated. The irrefutable logic of my argument caused a momentary glitch in its operating system. Its grip of pain loosened. Not much, but enough. I was out there in a flash. Chapter 63. But first, let's...
Boy!
Let's just talk for a second. In that last bit of the chapter, Daniel X very much had a point. If humanity is as evil and vile and sick and twisted as this darkness says it is, why try to destroy them? If anything, trying to destroy them basically makes it sound like you're doing the good portion of the universe's job a favor. You're sort of working for the good side rather than the evil side by getting rid of humans. I mean, he makes a lot of sense.
Keep reading.
Okay. Chapter 63. My world was all in my head now, and the forces of darkness were crowded in there with me. Big time. I could feel the violet-tinged, tumorous thing regaining strength after its momentary power drop. So I tried dipping back in time to see if I could shake it out of my head with a quantum leap. I zipped back to Monday, March 4th, 1861. Washington, D.C. Abraham Lincoln's first inaugural address on the steps of the Capitol, which was still under construction. I would force Zabul to listen to true humanity. But we are not enemies, but friends, Lincoln declared. We must not be enemies. Though passion may have strained, it must not break our bonds of affection. The mystic chords of memory will yet swell when again touched, as surely they will be by the better angels of our nature. He'll be dead in a month after his second inaugural, rumbled up the voice of evil. John Wilkes Booth was a good and loyal servant of mine. So was Lee Harvey Oswald. So were all the killers and torturers throughout the ages. I went back through the ages and hit the highlights of human history. The signing of the Magna Carta, Gutenberg inventing the printing press, Mozart's father buying his son a piano. Well, that was a pretty good one. Mozart's good. But for every good vision I conjured up, the evil force countered with something equally horrendous. The Spanish Inquisition. Adolf Hitler. Oh, God, no. No. Also, that's how you spell it? I thought it was spelled with an F. Okay, but
Just read it, idiot.
okay. The Spanish Inquisition. Adolf Hitler.
Whoa, bro! What's the matter with
You
you?
told me keep reading.
Well, I didn't think you were gonna say that. Come
What
on.
did you think I was gonna say? And plus, technically, this is the evil guy saying it.
But you're the one reading it.
To be fair, he's not wrong. That dude was evil. That dude was twisted. I mean, it is kind of ironic.
What?
He was evil, but hilarious. You're trying to build a race of blonde-haired, blue-eyed people, but you yourself don't even fit the criteria.
No,
It's kind of ironic.
No, dude, this is not something to joke about. No.
I see this is
no,
not this.
No, this
Talking about this guy is
cool.
not a joke. I understand that. I apologize. It's just I'm always telling my friends about that one little tidbit. It's just Never mind.
We should. Yeah. Let's get back to the story.
the mushroom cloud of an atomic blast.
That was just dark, man.
Okay,
Please,
yes,
come on.
shut up. With each of these small historical downfalls, where bad had bested good, the gnarled knot of darkness grew larger, blotting out more of life's light. And while it expanded, doubling, then tripling in size, it laughed. "You are such a child, Daniel, an infant clinging to the illusion of goodness and light. What a pity you'll never grow older and wiser to see this wretched world for what it really is, a place of greed and sloth and cowardice." I flew into the future, hoping to glimpse some wondrous day when the world lived in peace and harmony. But the darkness was overtaking me. I couldn't see that bright and shining day. There was only encroaching night and the evil one laughing at me. Laughing and laughing and laughing. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of scared myself with that. You know, that was pretty... Chapter 64.
Good choice. Ugh.
Yeah. Chapter 64. And then there was only blackness and a tiny dot of light, as if someone had pricked a pin through a thick sheet of black paper. When I focused on that glowing light, it started to widen. Slowly at first, then with gathering speed. My pain decreased. Now it was as if I were walking down a funhouse tube of swirling blackness. I was drawn like a mindless moth toward the warm golden light that lured me to the shaft's far end. As I drew closer to the light streaming at me like a train beacon in a mountain tunnel, I felt amazingly peaceful. My gosh, so many metaphors in this. Every drop of pain was gone. I remembered some of my dad's funnier jokes. I smelled pancakes. My mom's pancakes. The best in the galaxy. Silhouettes of familiar figures slowly emerged in the dusty beam and beckoned for me to move closer. As I did, I could vaguely make out the faces. My mother and father. My grandparents. Joe, Willie, and Emma. Even Porkchop. "Where's Dana?" I asked. "Why do you seek the living among the dead?" asked Earth Mother Emma. Right. Dana's soul had passed through death and returned to life in the person of Melody Judge. Death. That made me freeze. In fact, I retreated half a step. Am I about to die? I asked. Behind me, I could hear the evil one's laughter. My mother extended her hand. It's over, Daniel. You fought the good fight. Step across the line. Join us on the other side. I looked down and saw a thin golden line faintly visible through the wispy fog shrouding the tunnel's floor. Behind me, the demon's laughter boomed. Ha 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 ha. No, Mom. I have to go back. They need me. My father stepped forward. And you need to join us, son. Now. Come on, Daniel, cried my wingman, Willie. It's okay. Honest. We've already scoped it out for you. And the food's fantastic, added Joe. But Dad, I said, I still need to find my backup. He grinned. You don't need backup anymore, son. Come along, Daniel, said my mother, as she and the others turned and started walking into the tunnel, leading the way into the welcoming warmth of the light. I heard music, the Symphony of the Departed. It was being played by an Alpernokian orchestra. Everybody's waiting for you. It's bigger than Gathering Day, added Joe, as he began to disappear into the light. But, I stammered. Death comes to all of us, Daniel, said my father, as he, too, whited out and faded away. Now you must come to it. I took one tentative step forward. When I did, the evil thing suddenly stopped laughing. In fact, it started screaming. Ah! Something had definitely changed, so I took another step. It shrieked even louder. That settled it. If my death could make that horrible monster miserable, I was ready to die.
Wait, hold on, what?
Oh yeah, you heard him. Well, you heard me say. I stepped across the glimmering line and into the light.
Don't go into the light! Not the light! Rule number 1 is not the light!
I went to the light already.
Oh, Gary still shouldn't be going into the light!
Hey.
Well, what happens next?
Well, let's find out. In chapter 65.
All right, now we talking. Let's do this.
I was letting myself die. Letting go of life. Looking forward to whatever waited for me ahead in the light-filled tunnel. My whole life flashed before my eyes. My time as a baby on Alpernoke. Riding the roller coaster at the Kansas State Fair. My first ice cream cone. Ooh, those are good. I saw all the cute girls I've ever had a crush on.
Unlike you, boy.
You know what? I'm not even going to dignify that with a response.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Shut up. That was nice. I saw Mel and me meeting for the first time. In Kentucky. I'd been riding on Xanthos, but ended up on my butt in a very cold creek. Ride much? She'd said with a laugh. And I was instantly head over heels, whack-a-loon crazy about her. I flashed back to my time in Portland, Los Angeles, London, Stonehenge, Tokyo. I remembered my days time traveling into terra firma's past, hanging out with Merlin, the medieval magician, chatting with Benjamin Franklin and George Washington. Then I saw all sorts of wonderful memories of my home planet, Alpernock. The Gunjun flowers blossoming into the high mountain plains. The Brian Spear Symphony Orchestra. Me riding on the back of Chordata, this gigantic telepathic elephant. Ooh, seeing those in Adventure Time. Spending time with my grandmother, Blaline. Uncle Craffleprog calling me Stinky Boy. Okay, there's no... Craffleprog? Sounds like the kind of name you hear from Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock. Seriously? Like, 19... Really? Fraggle Rock? 1990s? Similar to, like, the Muppets? You've never heard of Fraggle Rock?
Bro, I am a stuffed dog of who knows what factory, gifted to you at the age of 4 for a Christmas gift in 2001. No, I haven't seen Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, well, okay. Neither did any kid in this generation now, so you're kind of fitting in already.
Ouch, bro, that kind of stung.
Next, I saw some of my earliest memories. Joe, Willie, Dana, Emma, and me in preschool playing in a sandbox. That was the start of our Drang, an intense friendship bond that kept us eternally linked, even when one or all of us died. Those scenes were probably my favorite ones in my whole life. My Drang and I sure shared a lot of laughs. Like that night we took over a whole amusement park and rode all the rides, even the places that were never meant to go. Happily, the part of my life where I hunted aliens, or they hunted me, was condensed to a 10-second greatest hits clip collage of mayhem, explosions, martial arts lessons from my dad, and monsters dying. I was glad when that section of my life review was over because I was done with all that. I was dead. Up ahead, I saw a white light that was more brilliantly intense than any I had ever seen. I flew straight into the welcoming comfort of the light's glorious embrace. Soon there was nothing but the light. Peaceful. Tranquil. It engulfed me. I let my memories drift away. My, seems so heavenly.
'Cause it is.
Right. That basically would be heaven for him. So, lucky guy. I wonder if that's what all people get to experience when they die.
Yeah, whoa, wait, whoa, what? Why would you want that?
Why not? I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would like that idea of the afterlife.
Okay, wait, bro, okay, hold on. What's going on? What's wrong with you?
Okay, I had a friend who ended up...
Oh, boy, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
I'd rather not talk about that.
Bro.
That's why I'm so in touch with this whole heaven thing right now, okay? Shout out to my buddy Russell. You good man. Good man. And enough about that. Let's get to the story now.
Bro, it's okay to talk about this. You sure you're gonna be okay?
I got it.
I mean,
I
guy.
got it. We only have one more chapter left.
Okay.
Chapter 66. And by which, when I said one more chapter, I meant one more chapter for this episode. This makes 5. In case y'all were wondering. As I passed through the light, I felt my mind overflowing with all the knowledge in the universe. Everything I had ever wanted to know, I now knew. It was as if every library and database in galaxies far and near had instantly downloaded their entire treasure trove of information directly into my brain. Welcome, Daniel. A new voice was inside my head. Michaela. Soft and comforting. Of course. You are truly one with the light now. And it feels amazing, I said, giggling like a giddy kid who's just tasted his very first cherry snow cone. Because you're not alone anymore, Daniel. You have joined the spirits of the departed. You will never be lonely again. She was right. For most of my life, I had basically been an orphan. My family and friends were all dead. You only came to me through the power of my imagination. Now, I had come to them. We were all dead. Except, of course, the girl of my dreams, Dana, who had become Mel. Oof. Yeah, that one's gotta hurt, huh?
Yeah, it really does.
I poked around in my brain's new supersized knowledge center, but I couldn't find the one answer I was searching for. How was Dana's soul able to return to life? I asked. Those who live in the light never truly die, Daniel. You gotta be kidding me.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, I missed something?
They're Kung Fu Pandaing this.
What? I'm sorry, what?
Dude,
I don't follow.
I swear, if she tells him that she can return to the land of the living whenever he feels like it, I'm gonna be upset. Because dude felt very content with this. And they'll basically be ripping off Kung Fu Panda 3, where Po can just enter the spirit world and leave, returning back to the physical world anytime he wants.
What?
That's literally how that goes.
Yo, dude, take deep breaths. I know how serious you get about this stuff, but calm down.
I'm calm. This. Now I understand how you felt when we found out the prayer was technically not dead. Ugh.
Yeah, it bites.
Okay, wait a second. Are you saying I could go back? If you have an overwhelmingly compelling reason to do so, yes. Oh my god.
Bro, chill. It's just a story.
James Patterson, the one time you make me mad.
Bro.
You can elect to return to life instead of moving on, as your mother and father chose to do. Where are they now? Once you cast their souls to the wind, Daniel, they became free of this circle and journeyed on to the next realm, where they eagerly wait for you to join them. They can't return to the life they once knew? Not without jeopardizing their eternal souls. They have moved on to the next dimension, Daniel. For them, turning back would be extremely risky. But Dana went back to be with me, I said. Such was her choice, answered Michaela. She knew she was your soulmate, that you two were destined to be together across all time and dimension. Then I have to go back too. Do you have a compelling reason, Daniel? I have two. Mel and Terra Firma. If you wait a while longer, both will soon join you here. You mean when Earth gets sucked into that black hole and every creature on the planet, including my soulmate, dies? Precisely. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. I know I could move on, that my parents are waiting for me, but I need to go back. Sorry. So once again, you choose fight over flight. Guess some things never change, even after we die. Well, if you're going back, said Willie, whose spirit was suddenly at my side, we're coming with you. Okay, this is weird. In all that bright white light, I couldn't actually see Willie. I could only feel him. I don't mean feel like I was holding out my hands playing blind man's bluff and feeling his face, because I didn't really have hands anymore. I could just feel his presence. I could totally grok him. Don't know what that word means, but okay. Dana is our friend too, added Emma, her ethereal spirit joining us in the light. We want to go back into life with you, Daniel. Besides, said Joe, who was there too, it'd be cool to actually be alive again instead of just popping in and out of your imagination all the time. For one thing, we could eat on a much more regular basis.
What?
Sorry. We all want to go back, Michaela, I said. We need to go back. Dana and a very nice planet, neither of which really deserve to die, are depending on us." "Very well," said the angelic voice. "But before you depart, know that all who have passed through death into the light return to life with enhanced abilities."
Whoa, really?
said Joe.
Like superpowers? Cool.
"Will we be able to do all the stuff that Daniel does?" asked Emma. "Perhaps," answered Michaela mysteriously. "It will be for each of you to discover what your new talents and potential might be."
And then it hit me. This is why number 1, or Zabul, or whatever name evil was given itself these days, didn't want to kill me. This is why it kept sending me off to that crazy make-believe hospital, or torturing me instead of slaying me. This is why it screeched in terror and fled the instant I decided to step over that quivering line and die. It knew I might choose to come back from the other side.
Wait, really?
I guess so. I mean, even evil is... If there's an omnipotent good, there's an omnipotent evil. Therefore, if there's an omniscient good, there's also an omniscient evil. Which I think is pretty bull, but
Yeah, well, that's life.
That if I died, I might come back bigger and badder than ever. What it didn't know was this. I'd be bringing my 3 butt-kicking friends with me, too!
Oh, yeah! Yeah! Power Rangers on him! Go bait crazy on that Garmadon sounding Oklahoma!
Also, you agree with me on him sounding like Garmadon.
Huh? Shut up! Nah.
Of course, buddy. Well, that ends there. Very soon, guys, we only got a few more chapters left, and they only getting shorter from there. So, with that said and done, go on and have your dinner or your breakfast, or maybe even your lunch. Heck, you might be reading this during the afternoon on your lunch break at work or something. Get yourself a nice meal, maybe to call a friend or so, and all that. Relax a bit. You all deserve it after listening to this story. I know I will definitely have deserved it after reading this entire book, which will be very soon. We're going to try and upload a few more times in the next week and a half. That way, I can continue on my secret project.
Yeah, how is that coming, by the way?
I'm okay. I won't lie. I'm still working on the second half of the script, and I'm still trying to work on how to download music so I can add it to my thing. I don't want my video to just be like some blank thing. I mean, I want music added into it. Some of the best fanfics that I've watched or read have had music in it. It's pretty captivating.
Yeah, makes sense.
Anyways, this is Jake Flame.
And Puppy.
Oh, hey, you decided to do it.
Yeah, whatever, kid. Just shut up.
Okay, let's try that again then.
Ah, really?
Yes, really, come on.
Fine, whatever.
All right. This has been Jake Flame.
And Puppy, signing out.
You a good dog.
Shut up!
Yeah.